Quick shout out to my Patreons who keep this channel going. You can join my Patreon down in the description below. What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reacting to the 9th episode of World Trigger. This one's titled The Organization Known as Border. Yes, we're going to dive into a bit more of Border here because they seem... they seem like the world's savior. Well, they're city saviors and all that, but there's a little bit of extra... There's a little bit extra to pry into there. I've realized, obviously, they do previews for next episode, and that's not uncommon in anime. In fact, quite a lot of anime still do that. They, at the very minimum, give a title name, and then they might give a little bit of a montage of things to happen. Like, most shows have some form of that. However, World Triggers are very, very, very spoilerish, almost, in the way they build it up. And for a 1 week wait, it kind of works, and this is definitely a relic of older shows, I think. I think if you go to watch a lot of older shows, like, I'm talking like pre-2014, like going back to 2012, 2011, 2010, like, that sort of the era of shows, and especially older ones back when 4x3 was the basic format, before we went to 16:9, which is around about the 2006 mark, I think. That's when anime really started to shift from 4x3 to 16:9. I think it was about 2006, 2007. That's when most shows took the transition. These type of preview was kind of common. So what I'm going to be doing from now on is skipping those previews. So we'll watch through the episode. We'll see the little bit at the end, the fun facts bits, and like learning stuff, because I quite like the little recap aspect of that, of the mechanics of either the world or the triggers or the Treon or anything like that. I quite like those. And then we'll stop right before we hit the preview for next time. So the picture-in-picture version will cut off before then, and I'll stop the reaction before then, just so I don't... Because I don't want those spoiler things, because they're pretty bad, honestly, for spoiling the next episode. So that's how I'm going to do it from now on. Anyway, last time, we learnt more about Chica and her inherent Treon levels, which are absurdly high. We then fought the Miwa unit, and it looks like it was getting pretty shaky there for Yuma. However, that's only because he didn't really know anything about them, so he was like taking it relatively easily, learning about them, and then he activated his abilities and basically copied the projectiles, these like things that like make stones in your arms and stuff to incapacitate you. He replicates that and makes them far more effective than the versions that were being fired at him, and single-handedly wins the fight just there and then, because they can't do anything and he's completely fine. He's regenerated his arm. Wait, did he regenerate his arm? I thought he regenerated his arm after that. I think. I can't remember if he did or not, or if he just cancelled his trigger and just got back his human form. Genuinely cannot remember. We explained the idea of black triggers, which is what we have. Yuma has a black trigger. It's a specialized trigger that is formed essentially from the death of someone with a Treon ability, and they place their soul and their Treon essentially into a black trigger. So this is Yuma's father, I believe, is the implication of what his trigger is. And it turns out that Border also has a black trigger, and they implied Jin to have it. Now, where exactly that came from, not clear. I feel like that's going to be a later point that maybe we get explained, because if someone has to give their life essentially to make a black trigger, it depends on who it is, and since they are only compatible with certain people, it's entirely possible that Jin's is someone from his family as well, who gave their life to form that trigger. It's possible that Yuma is meant to be meeting said person, the father's friend. Like, that's what Yuma's here to meet, is to meet the friend from Border. We don't know who that is yet still. That's kind of been pushed aside for the moment. So it's possible that it could be Jin, or it could be whoever Jin's black trigger was. Either or. So I'm kind of curious to see where that ends up being. But Jin's been ordered to kill Yuma and capture that trigger, but Jin's not going to do that. He's just not going to do that, and they're kind of out of luck at that point, because no one else could take it if they tried. Like, I think you could send the entirety of Border after Yuma and probably not stand a chance at that rate, unless you've got Jin on your side. I don't think you could do it. Anyway, We're going to load the episode up here. We're going to go through 2 episodes today as best we can. My end bits might be a bit shorter than normal just to get them in, because I've already done 4 today. This is my 5th video, and I want to do 6 today, and that's stressful. So we'll see how I get on with that. But as always, these are time-based format reactions. If you want to see full picture-in-picture, you can go to my Patreon. You can get £4 a month, and that gets access to all the Patreon pictures, which is all the Patreon request shows like this, the Winter 2021 season, some backdated shows, as well as a movie poll that is currently going. So look out for that. Here on YouTube, we have to do timer-based. So bottom left of the screen, you'll see the time for the episode. I'll count down 3, 2, 1, play. Then on play, you start the episode. I start the episode, and we'll be in sync. We are watching this one on Crunchyroll, since that's where I could legally view it here in the UK. It's only available to Crunchyroll premium subscribers for some reason. No idea why. We have the Toei Animation logo to start with. So that's about 15 seconds logos. I'll call it out as I go past. You can also use screen flash on my face or the mic to tell when the scene's transitioning. So, with all that said, let's get into this week's episode, or first of this week's episodes, in 3, 2, 1, play. Toei Animation logo. I'm sure we'll get a little recap here as well of what happened. Why is my mouse on screen? Let's not have that. Here we go. Yep, recap right from the beginning. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, that's not gonna happen. The organization known as Border. Makes you wonder where they sprout out from, right? Just out of nowhere. Alright, standoff time. He won't. Okay. Has to specify. Oh? Right, yes. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Yeah, it's not just one unified people. Interesting. Interesting. Think. Yeah, but you're still a soldier. That's definitely possible. Oh, because she's thinking of her friend that was taken. Mm-hmm. Yep. mm. Oh, and the brother. Okay. I don't think we mentioned the. Did we mention the brother before? I can't remember. Hmm. Possibly. Hmm. I think that's true. Uh, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, what about Jin? Jin. Yeah, because he's got a black trigger. Okay, OP time. Only 6 minutes in this time, not 12. Actually, to be fair, last episode was like 8, so. They're getting closer and closer to the beginning of this episode. Alright, here we go. Mm-hmm. Probably. Hmm. 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 Okay. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Yeah, that's why. Just get the trigger. It doesn't matter how you do it. Yep. And he definitely will not. I like that little way of doing it. Definitely. Mm-hmm. Hmm. He's meeting with someone from Border. Not wrong. Hmm. Yeah, these two. We gonna spell it? Or is Jin gonna stop us? Oh, that sparked something. Oh boy. That set something. Huh? No, I don't think friend is the correct word. But Cougar's probably very integral to something in Border. The reason why Border exists, the main opponent of Border, I'm not sure. That's not a reaction you have if it's a friend. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Okay. Getting back to this then. Could be the bridge. It's optimistic at least. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. Mm-hmm. It's a really good lesson so far. No, that's gonna be dumb. Oh no, that's very not dumb. Okay. Some three really good lessons actually. Hmm. That's a very good question. Hmm. Hmm. Ha, okay. He was a founder, got it. Okay. Hmm. Parents aren't always right. Hmm. People have relaxed now. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. No. Right. Mm-hmm. Okay. Good to know. Understandable. Mm-hmm. Did it have two black triggers? Yeah. Mm-hmm. But it's not going to work. Mm-hmm. No, not a chance. So what squad are we going to mobilize? Hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. So those three teams and the Miwa squad. Jesus. 4 teams, huh? Hmm. Chance, I think it's pretty much guaranteed, really, but sure. That's one way to do it. Okay. To be continued. All right. Fun facts time. Yep, we got the three factions. Mm-hmm. Poor shit. uh, all right. Okay. We're gonna skip that bit. We're not gonna watch the preview. We're gonna end it there before. I mean, it's a picture of Osamu. That's all I saw, so that's fine. All right. So yeah, border is split. That makes a lot of sense, actually. That does make a lot of sense. So border split into the three factions who have different approaches when it comes to dealing with the neighbors. Makes sense that Jin is on the most lenient and wanting to be cooperative side. Wants Yuma to join border, but whether we have enough time. Well, if it's a couple of days till the best squads come back and Yuma joins border, then that should, in theory, work out quite well. But yeah, they definitely did not like hearing that it's Kuga being involved, but they did relax when they said he's dead. So it looks like they were very much concerned about it, but now that Kuga is presumed dead, They seemed a bit more relieved and a little less stressed. So that's interesting. He set up Border all that time ago. That's actually a good question. Like, did they not know he was from the other world or a neighbor? They must have known, right? So how did you go from working with a neighbor to suddenly hating them and leading the group that hates them? There's more backstory there that I think can be explored, so I'm interested to see where that goes. But yeah, the way Jin managed to get the way he wanted to out of that was pretty brilliant. I need to go back and look at the structure of Border as well, because that was quite a big graph or organization chart that was put there, and I didn't have enough time to really understand it properly. But I understand, like, yes, the top of the top can't issue something directly to a soldier. They've got to go through their commander to get to the soldier, which makes perfect sense. You wouldn't have the President of the United States giving us an order to a specific soldier. You'd say the President will give the order to whoever's in charge of the unit. Well, whoever's in charge of that army, who's ever in charge of the unit. It depends on how it actually is broken down, but you get the point. The President of the United States isn't going to tell a single soldier to do something. You get the idea. So yeah, very good episode. Looks like we're going to be meeting the Tamakoma branch next time. That's the next episode title, which isn't a spoiler for me because, well, I'm about to go watch that episode right now. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed that one as per usual. Leave a like and a comment as well if you enjoyed it. Those engagements are much more valuable to me than overall viewership, so any likes and comments you can give, I'm very much appreciative of them. Don't forget to subscribe to see the next episode, which I'll be doing in, well, I'm about to record right this second, but you can find it on the channel if you're watching this as it comes out, probably in about 20 minutes or so, 10 minutes or so, something like that. I always upload my videos an hour at a time, so starting at 1 PM GMT all the way until, well, today that ends up being 6 PM GMT. Normally it's only up to 5. I don't normally do 6 videos in a day because it's tiring. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. Until next time, see you guys later.